today's video, I want to talk to you about Fatwood. And I like Fatwood. I'm a relatively newcomer to Fatwood. This is the first time I've ever bought it. You can find it out in the wild, so to speak, on pine trees that are dying or dead. But the Fatwood is a good way to start fire. You can take a really good piece of this stuff, scrape it down, make small shavings, and use a ferrule rod to start it. I don't do that. What I use it for is after I get a small fire, or at least get the flame, I will throw in pieces of Fatwood and get them going, and they burn really good. You can start them with these. I usually don't, because I usually have with me some kind of lighting method, a lighter, or one of these electric lighters, or in the pouch's case, I like this thing right here. It's nice. So I usually have a different way of lighting it than a ferrule rod. Yes, I carry a ferrule rod, and I do practice with it, because if you ever need it, that's not the time to learn how to use it. And the Fatwood, what I really like it for, since I've been using it, is I carry these around in my day bag or my go bag, and they have Q-tips with petroleum jelly on them, and they also have, if you look inside there, cotton balls, and I shoved in a few of the Fatwood sticks. Use the Q-tip to start the fire, or to catch a spark, or to when I light it with my lighter. Then I will start a little bit of grass, something that burns real good, put a couple of those sticks on, and then when they take off, you can start adding wood, and you can get a fire going real quick with these. But what I recommend, and I bought these at Lowe's, you can get them at Lowe's or Home Depot, and they've got the black smoke when they burn. They smell like Fatwood. I really like these. But if you do decide to get Fatwood, practice with it. Because if you don't, you're not going to know how much you need. You're not going to know how well it burns. Not all the sticks have the same amount of resin, and you can look at them and determine which ones do and don't, and make accommodations for that. I'm going to trim down some pieces, rearrange the pouch, and start carrying them even in here, so that I'll have some of that with me when I'm out fishing or doing whatever. That Swiss Army knife and this one, which I really love, eventually will have the Firefly ferrule rod in it, and which will make it even easier and more accommodating to have with me. But I do recommend Fatwood. I recommend that when you buy it, do some experimenting with it, see how it burns. If you want a big fire and you have a little one going, you can throw in a couple of these big sticks, and they will take off burning very aggressively, and then you can add even more wood and get the fire bigger faster. And that's the main reason I'm going to carry it with me and keep using it, is because there's no guarantee you're going to be able to get a fire started. I don't care how much you practice. When you're out there for real, sometimes the fire gods are angry, and they're just not going to let it happen very easy. Fatwood gives you an advantage, and it increases the odds that you are going to get a fire started. So it's going to be part of my kit from now on, because I think it's that important and that useful. But yeah, get some firewood, do some experimenting with it, and see what it can do for you. Thanks for listening.